Do you really need a Garmin device for you to finish your first ever full marathon? Is a GPS running watch an essential gear for long distance runners? In this video, we are going to find out just that. Hi there, fellow dreamers. Welcome back to another episode of this journey that we have. If you're new here, this channel is basically all about learning as amateur marathoners, preparing ourselves for our first ever 42-kilometer finish. From getting the right shoes, getting your gait analysis. What's a gait analysis, by the way? How do you run with the basic right form, and how do you get to finish this? What strategy you can get to have, to spread your energy all throughout that distance running. Lahat po yan nandito sa channel na to. So I would like to invite you to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell button so that you would be notified if there's a new episode. Every week we post a new one. And please like if this is giving value for you, this is helping you meet your fitness goals as well. Today we are going to talk about something that has been always there in the conversation from the first few weeks of preparing and training for our marathon, and that is it really important for us to have our own running devices in the course of our 22-week training? Now, the quickest answer is this: yes and no. Yes and no. Depends on where you're at. Now, let me explain why yes and why no. Let me go first to my top 3 reasons why yes, you should invest, you should work your way up, to be able to get one and get one. Here are my top 3 reasons. Measurability, increased capacity, and number 3 is comfortability. What do we mean when you talk about measurability? Devices like this are specially made to give you the data that you need to know, from your cadence to your pace to your time, your sleep pattern, your heart rate. Okay, lahat ng kailangan malaman when it comes to your running performance, it will give you. It's really important to know those things because you cannot improve what you don't know. You cannot increase what you don't measure. And so napaka-importante ng measurability, and these devices could give you those things that you need to know. Number 2 is it can help you increase your capacity. Nagkaroon ka na ng awareness, okay, meron kang data, ito yung performance mo and where you're at. What you know could be used to improve yourself. Okay, so this is where you're at and you want this kind of performance, you can now stretch your limits and you can grow from there. And what I love about these watches is that you can actually have virtual coaches while you run. We strongly suggest that whenever you're training for a long distance run, you should train in a group, especially a 42-kilometer marathon run. Okay, maganda nagtitraining ka along with others who are preparing for it as well. Now, there will be times na talagang wala ka lang kasamang tumakbo. You don't want to be dependent on them. You still want to reach your goal, conquer this challenge, and running watches could help you do just that. It can pace you. Knowing the data, it could give you suggestions on how you could improve. Okay? It actually gives you a prediction of how long you will finish your next 5-kilometer run or 10-kilometer run. So meron siyang rest suggestions and meron din siyang race predictions. It paces you virtually. Okay? It has the run and walk strategy. It would just prompt you to walk, when to run, and things like that. So it's like having a virtual coach running alongside you. So napaka-importante. Number 1, data. It gives you data. Pangalawa, it gives you that virtual coach that helps you, push you to the limit. Number 3 is comfortability. You just have to wear it, press start, and then go. It will record it. If you're done, you just press stop and save. Don't forget to save it so that it could now record the data of your recent run. It's so comfortable because, especially Garmin, as you can see in that video, it's so light. What's making it heavy, quote unquote, is the strap itself, the rubber strap. It's so light, the device is so light, and it has at least 1 week of battery life. Of course, you can stretch it to 2 weeks if you're not using it. But you can turn off the heart rate monitor, you can turn off the GPS, which actually is a great thing about this. It's plastic device, the 400-235 that I have. In all the Garmin devices, I believe it's so light, you don't even notice that you're wearing it. That's my top 3 reasons why you should invest in one. Measurability, it can increase your performance, your capacity. And number 3, napaka-comfortable, so comfortable. Now, here are my top 3 reasons why you shouldn't buy one. Why? Bakit ba hindi?
Oh.
Number 1 is this: you don't have a budget. You don't have a plan of getting one. You just want to swipe the card at bahala na. Naku, delikado po yung ganyan. We don't have to break the bank just for us to reach our fitness goals or our achievement goals. Because especially if you have a wife or you have people depending on you, you have kids, it's not wise to do just that. But if you have a plan, you can work yourself towards getting one that you can afford. This thing that I'm having, I just had it recently. The first month of my training, wala naman akong watch. And because I've been saving up, my friend who's been going to the US during that time, he told me you can actually ask me to buy there because it's so cheaper there than here in our nation. So I asked him, if could you buy me? This is what I am looking for. I want a round running watch. I want Garmin because it's been tested and tried already. Number 3, ito yung budget ko. So pasok sa budget. It's Garmin brand and it's a round watch. Pasok, and there you have it. And so if you can not work your way up to paying it, to getting one, wala kang budget muna at this time, then don't. Number 2, second reason why you shouldn't buy one is maybe there are other tools that you now have that you can make use of. Number 1 is if you have a smartphone. Smartphones are really smart. You just need to download running apps that are for free. One is Nike running app or Strava. Those are my top 2 running apps. And it can also give you the data that you need and the performance suggestions na you can work yourself to para mas mag-improve ang iyong running. Kung meron ka ng mga fitness tracker, mga heart rate na yun, malaking bagay na rin yan. So make use of what you have now. Kung wala ka pang budget as of the moment, meron kang mga gamit dyan na pwede mong gamitin. And number 3, you can actually do it manually. You just need to go to a pre-measured location. So kung pupunta ka sa Marikina Sports Complex, yung isang ikot nun, may measurement na yan. You just need to look at the clock, and pagkasimula ng oras, timingan mo yung sarili mo. Based on the distance, you can make adjustments based on the performance. So i-record mo, i-journal mo yan. Also, if you're running in UP Oval, 2.2. So you just need to add a bit dun sa may Oblation Road para maging 2.5. Para pag nakadalawang ikot ka, may 5 kilometer run ka na. So you just need to go to a place that's pre-measured and you can time yourself and record it and make improvements along the way. So there you have it. Those are my top 3 reasons also why you shouldn't buy. If you don't have a budget yet, you have other things that could work for you. And number 3, you can actually do it manually. Now, for our giveaway, so you may have seen me wearing this running cap while we were in that episode sa Decathlon on how to run on a budget. As I was training and I was looking at the hat, sabi ko hindi ko na kailangan to, and so I'm planning to give it away. So if you like to get this running cap from Decathlon, just have to follow me on Instagram, Joash Paunil, same name. Follow me on Instagram, and number 2, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, and the like button, and number 3, comment down below on your suggested episode. What can help you along the way in your fitness goals, especially if you are trying and considering to run your first ever marathon. So that's it for today. This has been me, Joash, encouraging you to reach your goals and reach your dream, because you're never too young, you're never too old to start dreaming again. See you on the next video.